Hello and welcome back to CSGB Racing. We are here for the fourth instalment now of the F2 calendar. And of course we are here for the British Grand Prix, or Great Britain, as we have been informed to call it, because I guess it's the official name. Round 4 this time of 11, I think it is. Probably should learn that, but not to worry. And as always, I have the pleasure of being joined by someone who actually finished a race yesterday for the first time this season. Welcome, Mr. James Selvey. How's it going, mate?
Good evening, mate. I'm great, thank you. You?
Yeah, not too bad.
Good. We did get a finish yesterday, which is a big win.
Yeah, I mean, you've been struggling for weeks, but you finally get there. And P4 as well was a decent race.
Yeah, no penalties. Anyone that watched F2 last year knew that was a big downfall of
Quite
mine.
a few, weren't there?
Quite a few times I put myself under pressure by getting penalties, and I didn't get one yesterday at one of the hardest tracks for me not to get them.
Yeah.
But I'm quite happy.
Yeah.
You, on the other hand, struggled quite a bit yesterday.
Well, as always, I can't qualify to save my life. I don't know why. But yeah, started I think 13th.
Yeah.
Got up to I think P9 in the end, and then second race, less said the better. Forget my setup, which is honestly, don't do it here. Any drivers watching, you forget your setup at this track, it is painful. You might get away with it in other places, but not at Silverstone.
When you're losing the second a lap to Dovey, who's on
horrible.
a harder tyre compound,
Yeah.
you know you're in trouble.
As well as that, taken out of turn 1, which kind of makes the less of a setup easier to take, because if I'd had a chance at good points, then I would have been more annoyed, but yeah, so I think I ended up P17 in the end. So
Yeah, I wasn't much better in the sprint.
yeah, we got to the end because you don't give up, but
No.
may have been better to save some of my time, but oh well.
Yeah, so recap on last week. Have you got the race results?
I do briefly. Just let me tell Ben everyone's in here. I'm guessing he can see on the stream, but
Yeah, I'll run through Stewart's report then. While you do
cool.
that.
Yep.
So, for this event, Connor Stee has accumulated 12 points, so he's got an event ban. And Pim has got a double qualifying ban. So he should be coming out doing an installation lap with his setup and then driving into the pits.
Well, he doesn't have to, but
Well, he doesn't have to.
he
but
can
it's
just wait until
recommended.
the race, but we'll probably forget. But
Yeah, well, we'll see if he doesn't lap. Everyone's got to put 55 kilograms of fuel. Remember that. Record
Yeah.
it. It's been an interesting year here.
yeah,
F2.
just see. So
It
race
was-
results, of course. Pim lost the first last week. Well, he has a chance to repeat it here today.
Yeah.
We'll have to wait and see if he can do that. Second was Tomasz, and Anton got the final step on the podium in the feature race last week. All quite close. I think there were quite a few penalties last week at Spain, weren't there? In
Yeah,
terms
there
of like just track limit ones.
Yeah.
If we go down to the sprint race, it was Pro Mayhem taking the win there, ahead of JD and Abzi, who I've just seen had 12.5 seconds reducted in the stewards.
Yeah.
No idea how he did that, but okay.
Yeah, he had a couple. I think he had 2 in the pit lane incident.
Okay.
Because there was nothing he could do.
Yeah.
But, shall I run through the Drivers' Championship?
Go for it.
Okay, so before coming into here, Pim's on top, just above Abzi, then followed by JD, Liam, Exam, Hazard, who's now a reserve, Bradley, Anton, Kia, Pro Mayhem, Alpha, Thomas, Peldy, McGamer, Luchek, Adam Geck, Mikey, Bannister, and Rizanowski. And Connor Stee is in 21st, just below Carl Catterson, who's also a reserve. It's quite top, 20 points, less than 20 points separating the top 5,
Ooh, that's tight.
and 30 points separating the top 10. So it's pretty close with 2 races in an evening.
Yeah. Also seen there's a lot of reserves in this league.
Yes.
I think I counted earlier because obviously I get the driver lists. I believe there's now 21 reserves
Yeah.
for F2,
Yeah.
which
A lot.
is absolutely insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the team championships then, I think you did that, did you?
No, but
No.
go on then. You go.
So we have Williams leading at the moment by 23 points ahead of McLaren. Of course, Williams have been very strong. I think they've had 2 1-2s. I could be wrong on that, but they've been very strong. I know it is just the one actually. I think. In third place is going to be Renault. They are 34 points behind the leaders. I believe that's the gap too anyway. But closely behind them is going to be Scuderia Ferrari. Of course, the F2 team actually doing better, as it was last season actually, than the F1 team. Don't know how. I guess the the slower of our Scuderia is just better. With Aston Martin going to get it in P5, not too far behind. I think that's what, 12 points or something. Maths is hard. 8 points. I can't do it. 8. So top 5 then. Mercedes in P6 ahead of Alfa Romeo, Racing Point, Haas, and Scuderia AlphaTauri. The complete opposite to their F1. They're dominating for probably the 3rd season in a row. Don't know what happened in season 1. I wasn't here, but dominated last season F1. I can't remember what they did in F2 last season. I can't remember who was their drivers.
I can't remember who was driving for them. I can't remember either.
Yeah, they're currently at the bottom. They have points, which of course is what everyone wants. So we're looking to get their season kicked off here. What is a lot of drivers' home Grand Prix.
Yes, it is. And a driver's favourite, I think. I think most drivers enjoy driving it. I believe. Anyway.
Yeah, I enjoy it. I'm just slow here. Same as Brazil. So.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Let's get
I was just
over
looking at the AlphaTauri team
stuff.
and I can't seem to find anybody from it.
Oh.
Year.
Yeah, I don't
It
actually
might
know.
have been like a bit of a spare team.
And we've just completely insulted who their drivers are. They're like, come on guys, how do you not remember me? And we're like,
Well, I've looked through 2 race results from last year.
Yeah.
There's no one in an AlphaTauri.
Oh. Okay then.
So yeah, I think it was a bit of a spare team last year.
Okay then, fair enough.
If I remember correctly. At the start of the year.
So who have we got in chat? We got Liam, Mac, Charlie, Noah, Anton, Pim, Abzi, F1's commentator, Mr. B-Boy1. We got Toon Fan as well, and of course the guy that makes all this happen, Mr. Ben VC in the chat. Good evening to all of you. Any drivers watching, best of luck tonight. Do not forget your setups. I've been told off by one. I think Anton or Bradley told me in our Ferrari chat. Don't remind everybody else about the setups. I was like, no, I would not wish the pain I went through last night on anybody.
It's true. I've just found an AlphaTauri driver from last year, and it was FNR Urspo.
Urspo, oh yeah.
Left. He was there at the start, very good driver, but left.
He won the first race, didn't he?
He did, yeah, he won in Bahrain.
Yeah, fair enough.
Went off the boil a bit.
And then who's first out on track? You should probably go and find them. It's one of the Haas cars.
Yeah,
the
both
second
Haas
Haas car, Mr. Pro Mayhem. Most recent race winner here. It's going to be first out. Only Liam trying the mediums at the moment by the looks of things. It is an easy one stop here. Soft medium or medium soft depending on your preference.
Medium stuff is quite strong though.
Yeah, no, I did it last night in P5.
Yeah, caught me up
so.
very quick, and Vapor Trench did it and overtook me, but had penalties.
Oh, so Trench got all final corner, so
yeah.
Right at the end, I just saw him on the grass.
Yes,
I was like, oh, how's he got there then?
Yeah,
gave me another
bottled
position.
in left field as well. He took a dive.
He
was racing into them.
So how good are you with your corner names here?
I'm pretty good.
Okay, good, because I suck with corner numbers here. Okay. I know there's 18 overall, but I'll probably refer to every corner of its name.
I'm pretty good, not the best. Pretty good. I get mixed up at Maggots, Beckett's and Chapel. So which one's which?
Well, I think there's 2 Maggots, 2 Beckett's, and then Chapel is the final left-hander onto the straight. So Maggots is kind of covers 2 of them, Beckett's covers the second 2.
Going side by side into cops.
That's not the strat.
Z92. I'm just saying
A corner that's only just flat out in qualifying.
Yeah, they were side by side the whole way down the old pitch straight.
Oh.
Very confusing. Kyle's first with a
I
124.
suppose, yeah, we now have the international straight and the Sir Lewis Hamilton pit straight, don't we?
Yes.
So.
Yeah.
No, it's the national pits, isn't it? The old one.
I just call it the old pitch straight.
Yeah. I think it was national and international, but now it's like national and Lewis's.
I
So,
never walk that far around when I'm there, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's a bit, it's a
Fair
bit too
enough.
far out my way.
I've seen Liam's validated on his medium run. I think he ran wide at Cops, which
Tricky
is
call on that.
very easy to do. Again, I think I managed to cut it at some point yesterday. Don't know how I do it. I managed to cut corners that you usually struggle with
Wow.
the exits on.
Yeah, wow. Impressive though.
Yeah, it's just too much front downforce, even though I had two wing at the front.
I tell you what, that is a brilliant time from Kyle Catterton. I've just seen it. I thought it was the 25.8 to 24.8.
No, that's faster than I went yesterday by 0.2, and that's his first
I don't know
run.
what I got yesterday. Yeah, that is an excellent
I did a
time.
20. I think I did a 25.0 on my final run yesterday, and he's just gone 0.2 quicker on his first run. So
I don't even know what I got. I know it was a personal best.
yeah,
I think it was like a 24.5.
so I'll have a look. Put you out of your misery. Yeah, I know you beat me, so
Yeah, I knew that.
you
was
were.
written down
You did
there,
a
was it?
24.4.
Oh, God,
In the
I am
end.
lightning.
Yeah, I've just sneaked into the 25.0s.
I think I did a 25 on my first run, so.
Ah, it's fine. I have the excuse that I've always been terrible in qualifying, so
That's true, yeah. It was never your strong point last year, really.
no. I got pole at Spa, which I didn't deserve because that was the worst lap in the world.
Didn't we have rain at like the end of
Yeah,
it? And I got
that's
caught up
the
in
only
it.
reason
went
I
out
got
too
pole
late.
is because everybody else got a bit
Everyone
wet
else-
at the final
Yeah.
run.
Did you like going out early?
No, initially Jeff saved me. Jeff did a good.
Did he tell
I
you?
wasn't planning on going out, and Jeff was like, "Rain in 5 minutes." I was like, "Yo, let's go." As soon as I heard it, I was like, "Do I believe Jeff?" Then I was like, "You know what? Yes," and they got me pole,
I
which
probably
led
had the same message.
which led
and
to the
just went,
win.
"No."
So
I DNF that race.
you did DNF that race, yeah.
I did. Lost it in the dirt, yeah.
I remember looking at the map. I saw yellow flags. It's like, oh, there's a Williams not moving at Redion.
Yeah. The worst thing was I could have overtook that car into the first corner. I can't remember who I was following. Might have been JD. Can't remember. And I thought, no, I'm going to sit behind and get the DRS.
Yeah, don't have taken to
right
last
behind
horse
them in
unless
the
you
dirt,
are
yeah.
that much quicker. It's pointless.
Yeah. Yeah. And lost it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well, Strouch, you won the
Story
second
of last
race.
year.
So
Yeah. But Thomas has done a 25.2. That's a good time.
yep.
What pole time do you think we'll be looking at here then? Mr. Catterson has done a 24.8 on his first lap. We're going to be looking low 24s.
I think I should get the motor pack down into F2.
Yeah, maybe
Just based on this
Better doing
qualifying
that.
result. Or
Yeah.
just swap me and Catterson around. I'll be an F2 reserve.
24.9. That's very cool.
Right. Well, yesterday's poll was a 23.7.
Yeah, that doesn't count. Who gets into the 23s?
I remember seeing Netsky's think his first run was like a 20.
23.9.
It's like yeah. I was like, really?
Yeah,
I'm not going to touch 24s, and you've just done that. But oh well. So I reckon based on that and what we've already had, I reckon someone can do a 24.7.
Really?
I reckon someone can find an extra 10th. I don't know who. There's quite a few
Oh,
quick guys in here.
Well, I think they can find more
Unless, do you? Okay then.
than that. First run, the track is very slippy.
Are you saying there's even more drivers that are faster than me in here?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
No, but I think if you do a 24.8 and Thomas did a 25.2
It could have been a lap of
second
genius.
lap, it could have been. But you can always find more time.
Yeah. I think I've had one lap wonder in like over 100 league races that got me on pole.
Okay. I don't
That's
think
it.
I've ever done one, to be honest.
I've had one really good lap that's put me at the front.
I think Hungary last year in F2 was probably my best one.
Okay, fair enough.
I think.
Actually, I'm going to count Zandvoort last season in the wet.
Oh.
I think I did about 10 laps in the end, but it got me on pole, so I don't care.
Yeah, and Vietnam. That was just...
Yeah.
That track has no grip in the dry, in the wet last year. Oh,
That's fun.
it was not fun.
I prefer tracks with less grip. I think I'm faster on them.
Oh yeah, well yeah, he was about 2 seconds faster than anyone else.
I just remember you saying in the chat during Zandvoort qualifying that I should slow down. Or that no, I think it was someone to tell me that the track's actually wet. I was just there finding a half second every lap I did, and you were just like, what?
Yeah, you just kept going around quicker and quicker and quicker.
Yeah. It's the best strategy for a wet qualifying. Just put a load of fuel in and just go around a lot, because you will find so much time from your first lap.
Yeah, it's just getting used to it, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think that wasn't... Was it Uspo? Didn't he go out on Inters and nearly take pole, but crashed on the final corner?
He would have been, I think, about 7 tenths faster than me.
Yeah.
But coming out of the banking at the end, he lost the car.
Yeah, I did that as well.
Which I've surprisingly never binned it there.
Only in the wet. I think I
Yeah, I
back.
think the start of that qualifying session, the end of my first lap.
Oh, Anton?
What's happened to Anton? He's gone off at farm. Or turn 2 to the common person. I reckon he's lost it through turn 1 then,
Patterson's
isn't
on
he?
a lap, and he's gone quickest in the first sector and 10th and a half off.
So Anton's crashed where I ended up in the wall in the sprint race yesterday.
Oh dear.
So I think he's lost it coming through turn 1.
Tricky corner with certain setups there. The
Yeah.
gamer,
What's
he's
happened to him?
retired.
That looks to
Is
be
he
in the
retired
pit lane.
pits?
There is a Red Bull in the pits, the other one's on track, so...
Oh, Kyle. I think it's Kyle. Mr. Catterson is invalidated.
Oh.
Through Maggots and Beckett somewhere in Chapel.
You really have no idea through that section, do you?
I have no idea which one's which now.
Okay, so Chapel's the final left-hander.
Yeah,
That goes on to, I don't know if it's the Hangar or the Wellington Straight, I get them mixed up.
that's the hanger straight.
Hangar, okay, I'll try and remember that. So I think the first
Isn't it going
two...
Maggots, Beckett's?
Yeah, it's Maggots first. I think Maggots is the first two,
Yeah,
and then Beckett's the second two.
yeah,
'Cause
and
there's-
then Chapel's the
yeah.
last one.
So I think Maggots is completely flat. At least in these cars.
Yeah.
So it's the left and the right, as Liam invalidates there. Exactly what we're talking about.
Perhaps he's just coming up to the line. I've only just got on that. I didn't see what his time was looking, but he's carrying on with it.
Apparently Max
25
spun...
to 2.
Ooh, nice. Apparently
Spun on the full
Max spun
throttle.
through the full throttle corner.
That's about 95% of the lap, isn't it?
I think this track is about 80% full throttle, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's either turn 1, turn 2, turn 5, Woodcut, Cops, Maggots, or the final corner.
Yeah, one of them. One of them lot.
They're all flat.
So it seems like we've got a lot of drivers struggling with turn 1, as Charlie has said in the chat. I presume that's Charlie Funk. 18.
I'd assume so, yes. New Renault permanent driver?
Has he been promoted to permanent?
Yes, he has now.
Have we got anyone on?
Definitely through Cops. Yeah, I think Cops is the trickiest
Bradley.
of all the flats.
Okay. Bradley's just gone quickest in the middle sector apparently, but I don't believe that one bit. Mediums.
He's saying he's not capable of doing that. Wow.
I don't think I'm mediums. I don't think I'm mediums.
You
There's a big
dissing
difference.
the fellow Ferrari driver of mine.
No, he's 25.8's not a bad time though on mediums, to be fair.
Yeah, it's a good time.
It's a good time. Maybe you did. Just doubt it. Alright, I'm just doubting. This game was telling me I was fastest in the middle sector every time, and I knew I wasn't.
I think I got a purple sector too, and I was like, yeah, that's not right.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure there's people in the 23s that have gone quicker through here than me.
Yeah. I know I didn't hit a single apex in Sector 1 on my best lap. I missed turn 1 and 2's apex, which takes a lot of skill.
Yeah.
I missed turn 3, I think, but only just. And then I missed turn 5 as well at Aintree. So.
Well, it's impressive to be fair. It's
Yeah.
more impressive than hitting one of them.
And yet I still got a 25-0, because I think I nailed the middle sector.
Yeah.
So I remember Brooklyn and Luffield being really good.
Yeah.
Which I know you can gain a lot of time through those two.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. JD still hasn't set a lap. Yeah. The Constructors Champions.
Okay.
Championship leaders.
He's allowed to set a lap, isn't he? He's not one of the quali ban
Yeah.
people.
Yeah. No, it's just Pim.
Okay.
Connor's not here, so it's just Pim.
Maybe just saving it late then, or
Pilot at the minute.
just keeps them validating. Anybody
Adam
on the
on that
lap?
lap?
I think
Not
Adam
sure whether
might
Adam
be.
is, yeah.
It's Stowe
He
now.
is. No.
No, into the pit lane.
It's very quiet at the minute. Pro Mayhem?
I think he's just started one.
started?
Yes.
Yeah. Thomas is just behind him. I think are the only two. Keep an eye on Thomas. Very quick last year, Thomas, on certain tracks, I always found.
Yeah.
One week he was quite inconsistent. One week he'd be 15th and down.
Yeah,
And
and
then
he's
the
quick
next
at
week he
Bahrain
was-
and Italy, I think, were his two standout.
Monza, he was
tracks.
really quick. Yeah.
Wasn't that his
really-
first race of a new brake pedal as well? I'm pretty sure I remember.
I can't remember.
I'm pretty sure
but I just
Monza
remember
here-
it being lightning.
I remember I took him out at Monza.
Yeah, in the pit. Oh, Bradley. Is that in the pits?
Yes.
So he wants to start on the mediums then. Thomas has gone purple sector 2 apparently again.
Oh.
See about that. He could be.
These all could be, and just Sector 1 and 3 has just been terrible.
Could be, yeah.
As Pro Mayhem uses the esports line of breaking on the grass. Only the elites do that.
Do that when you
But
break
he
too early and
finds
carry a bit more
two
speed.
and a half tenths anyway. I think keeps him
Thomas?
P4.
Low 25s now. Purple sector 3 as well apparently. Who else? Liam's on a lap, but he's gone purple sector 2.
Pilder then through the final part of the track. Is it Club and then Vale? Or Vale then Club? I have no idea.
Club and then Vale.
Club and then Vale, okay.
Yeah.
Pilder says it's a P3, finds a better time, and then takes the esports line through turn 1.
That's what they are. Moves him up to 6. A lot of drivers on the 25.2s.
Now,
I
Catterson's on a
I
lap.
didn't actually see that Anton had Anton done that 25.6 on the mediums?
Yes.
Very
He
good
has.
time. Good time, that. I didn't see that. Sneaky.
So yeah, F2 Ferrari showing up the F1 guys again. Because me and Noah, I think we
Yeah.
qualified 15th and 16th last night.
I did just.
Yeah, and I think Noah just didn't get his lap together and I suck at qualifying, so...
I don't even know where. I think I qualified P8 last night, I think.
Well, at least one of us has decent race pace there, so...
My race pace was good, but especially when I went onto the mediums. I was in like a little train with Rain Man, Jay Prentice.
Yeah, I would have been in there, but I got massively hit blocked by Rain Man. I think he got front wing damage on like his outlap or
Yes,
something.
yeah.
And going from Maggots and Beckett's, I had an idea he had wing damage from Cops because he was
Right,
slow,
okay.
and then through Maggots and Beckett's, I thought about diving it up the inside, and then I
Yeah.
went, no, that's not going to work. So
Anyone else, maybe.
I sat behind him through there and I lost, I think, a good second.
Right, okay.
And yeah, so I lost out to that leading, well, not leading, because Netsky and Sly Guy were in a league of their own last night. But
JD's just coming up to the line. It's the end of qualifying, so it's an important lap. He puts in pole.
There you go, 24/7. Now, no one else beat that, because then I get to be right for once.
Oh, so was 2 and a 10th bit up and invalidated.
Yeah.
So he only got his first run in.
It's good first run, so you won't be too annoyed with that.
That's it's important
Right,
to
I
get
think
a
at
good
exam,
banker.
he's invalidated. Okay, so yeah, that's going to be it. 24/7, called it.
Did call it.
And that's his only lap as well, wasn't it? JD?
That was his first time lap, JD.
Okay.
It was his first time. I don't know how many times he went out and invalidated, if he did at all.
I don't know, but oh well, got it on pole with one
Well
time
done.
lap, so
Yeah. Good pressure handling. Very well done.
I couldn't do that.
Now, just don't do what Williams did last year in all the races.
What, bottle it?
And bottle everything, yeah.
Trying to think. I know you also got a load of random fastest laps.
Yeah, that's because I'd usually bottled it and put on the soft tyres.
Yeah, if you had 2 less fastest laps, I would have won with the DNF in Vietnam, but oh well. We move on. The qualifying results then for the Grand British Grand Prix, because we have to. The Grand British Grand Prix that's its new name now. All right, I want F1 to take that. It's going to be JD on pole ahead of Catterson, Abzi, Tomasz, Peldoragas, Pro Mayhem, Liam, Anton, Alpha Schraub, and Gamer will all start in the top 10. Anton doing it on mediums as well, so a good result from him. Behind him will be Bradley, Adam, Just Mikey, Kia, Charlie Funk, Exam, The Hazza, James Harmon, Z92 is the last of the guys at set time, with him once again serving a qualifying ban, so he'll be starting last. But he won from there last week, so I don't think that's going to put him off too much.
No, I just looked, the top 10 separated by less than a second. So,
Ooh, that's a bit
with
tight.
DRS around this track, it could be one big train, one big snake train running around. Right, if anyone's listening, don't ready up.
I'm watching. I'll watch Anton's name intensely.
Yeah, get your timing right this time, Anton.
Yeah, don't wait like 5 hours again, because I got bored last week. I even said to Noah last night, I was like, God, this minute and a half is the longest minute and a half of your life.
It does seem to take a while. It's not too bad when you're in the race, because you just chill, get your setup, make sure it's recording.
Well, even for the feature race, because your setup's already on,
Yeah.
and then it's just like, oh, okay. You're now just waiting here for a minute and 50 seconds to go green.
Yeah, exactly. Who is your favourite to win this one?
Not allowed favoritism.
Okay. Who do you think?
Who do
will
I
win this
think
one?
will win? That's a good question. I've forgotten the grid. JD has been
JD
very
first.
quick and has dominated quite a bit this season.
Yeah.
I think standout in Russia, no one could get anywhere near him.
Yeah. I think
Um,
he's been the qualifying master, hasn't he? I think.
yeah, he's been at the front a lot. So Anton could be strong, being on those softer tyres at the end of the race, providing everything stays clean.
Yeah.
Without mentioning anything, it hasn't been the cleanest season here in F2.
Nope.
I think we've had two weeks, haven't we, in F1? There wasn't a single safety car. I
Yeah.
think
something
Russia,
like that. I caused one.
Russia, and yesterday,
Spain.
I think we got away with the.
I know it was a BFC in Spain.
Yeah,
I think Catterson's going to be one to watch out for.
yeah,
He's a 24 on his first run, but if he invalidate every lap after that, then I think penalties might hinder.
yeah. Just
It's
see
okay
Noah's,
going that quick,
just,
but
yeah,
you do it every lap.
see Noah's just put that apparently you've already jumped me in the championship. Well, of course, because you got 12 points from one race yesterday, and I have 9 all season.
Yeah. I did that a lot last year. I get one good result, and then be
Yeah.
at the back.
Let's be honest, if it wasn't for penalties yesterday, I would have got my 3rd consecutive P10 finish in a feature race.
P10's not bad though.
That's
I
a
mean,
point.
especially on that grid. Well, some people on that grid are just lights out, aren't they? I think.
Yeah. It's a point, what more can you want? My camera's not changing, I'm stuck on board. So, that's fun.
That was calling you out.
What is race? No, I think that might be referring to him. He didn't have his fuel recorded for the feature race yesterday and was panicking the entire time.
Yeah, you can throw that at me as well because my game didn't record either yesterday.
Yeah.
And I was panicking because I got fourth. I was like,
when the fuel announcement came out at 10 o'clock, he DM'd me just pretty much just saying, well, thank God for that.
Yeah. I was just sitting there like, oh no. Oh no.
Yeah, anyway, so tyres. See, no one's starting on the hard, so everybody has a brain. It's good to see.
Yeah.
How many outside the top 10 on softs? We have Bradley, Mikey, and... Nope, I got that wrong. Bradley, Adam, and Mikey. Going to be starting on the softs outside the top 10, as will the Hazard and James Harmon.
Yeah.
This one's maybe just not sure what to go for, or forgot that they can choose whatever tyres. I know I've done that before.
Okay, I think the Ferrari boys have just spot me in. Sure, we did last night. We just split strategy in both races just so we didn't get in each other's way.
Yeah, we did that.
Pitting.
As well.
Yeah, so that's a good call. The car gets, obviously Anton can't choose, so. I've noticed yesterday though, them mediums were very slow off the line.
Yeah, I didn't struggle too much in the sprint race. Of course, I was taken out of turn 1.
Yeah.
But off the line, I got a decent start.
Okay, that's unusual for you as well.
Yeah,
You did a lot of unusuals yesterday.
My starts are getting better slowly.
I'm on again worse.
I still have some. I haven't gone into anti-stall yet, so I guess that's a bonus.
I don't know, I've never done that either. I've gone round.
But I have bogged down. I have bogged down off the line before. The 5 lights are on. There's no revving, so I don't think we're going to be going anywhere.
Here we go.
As now the revving comes in. It's only in this league this glitch happens to me. There we go. The lights are out, and we are racing. Looks like one a good start from the second of the 2 Ferraris. So Bradley getting off the line well, having to avoid somebody. It looks like ahead of him. But it looks like it's
round.
Okay. It's not clean through turn 1.
Completely round.
And into turn 1, the Alfa Romeo of Catterton only just holding on to P2 as he was a little bit sideways, but JD will lead them away now.
Who's that?
Down
Hazards.
the second or the first of the straights. I've already forgotten which one is which. But it looks like a fairly clean start, obviously, apart from Alpha Shroud getting spun around.
Missing half his wing. Hazard looks like he's got no damage.
Half wings more than I had last night. So.
Fair point.
Anyway, it is a clean start from the front.
Too bad. It's a tricky first corner here at Britain.
Yeah, I think Anton has lost a couple places, so yeah, the medium tyres not helping too much. He's dropped 1 place off the start. Tomasz gained 1, Abzi lost 1, Pro Mayhem gained 1, Peldoragas dropped 1. So those 4 there, just half gaining, half not. But Liam's held on to P7 though. In that Red Bull, has his teammate right behind him. It was Haas last week, wasn't it? That a team game may have been better for them, but
yeah.
The Red Bulls, they have been together on track before. I don't think they've had an issue off the top of my head.
Liam's off.
As there is an issue for Red Bull, as I say it.
It's tight.
Is Liam down? Any damage on the Red Bull? Or?
No.
Nope. Okay.
I can't see any. I didn't see what happened. I just flicked through and he was.
And Charlie's coming to the
track.
pits, so that's gonna cause a bit of tension at Renault. Does Charlie have wing damage as well, or?
It did look like it.
As Z29's gone off at the first corner.
He's having a wing change, yeah, so he must have picked up a bit.
Okay.
Gone onto the softs. Oh no, this is bad. It's not going to be too bad.
No, luckily this pit lane is the longest thing in the world.
Yeah. Still going to be bad, but not that bad.
And it's at 37 miles an hour.
Yeah.
so it takes
a
even
long
longer.
time. The undercut is good round here, though.
Yeah.
I did it last night, and the apprentice did it, I think.
Yeah.
We made about 3
My
seconds.
strat was to pit the end of lap
2
3
laps.
in the sprint race yesterday.
Yeah. Well,
'Cause
Liam's already got all
Tyres will make it.
penalty. That's not good on lap 2.
Can't remember what lap I got mine on. I think it was like 18 or something.
Okay.
So, yeah, my first 2 warnings, I cut different corners through Maggots and Beckett's, and then I somehow cut to the inside of Stowe. Which,
Okay.
don't know how I did that. Everyone else, they run wide at Stowe, pick up a penalty. Nah, I go on the grass on the inside. It's more efficient. It's a shorter line, you see.
Sure, it is a short line. Tom actually goes quickest.
Yeah, draw back a little bit. I think he was like 1.2 seconds down at the start of that lap, so pulled half of it back at least.
JD, again, has got a lot more superior ERS. All those around him.
Yeah, another DRS has come into play. And we'll probably see a DRS straight in here, won't we?
Yeah, we did last night.
Yeah.
Went on till the first pit stops, really.
Makes it
There's a gap.
almost impossible to overtake.
Yeah. The only good thing of being the first lead car in that train, well, behind the person that hasn't got DRS, is how much ERS you can save for when you do want to attack. And then hoping the person in front uses all theirs.
So for that, I
We've
guess
already
you
got
just
someone on.
you
No
hope that they
sense.
make a mistake through the S's,
Yeah.
and then you can just
James
slingshot.
Harmon's down to 6% ERS already.
How is that even possible?
Catterson's on 5%.
How do you burn 90% in 3 laps? Like, I know it's Silverstone and you don't really gain much back here, considering
Thomas
there's like
was on
one,
8.
considering there's one heavy braking zone, or I guess 2.
Pro Mayhem's got past Absy. Missed that.
I was on board for Absy for that as well and still missed it.
Absy is another person that doesn't use ERS
Yeah,
that much.
still at
Very good
87%.
observer of it. Yeah.
As leader 54, 20 in second. Has something happened, or?
No, Bradley just went round the outside. I don't know whether Bradley went round the outside or Exam was trying to put it up the inside of turn 1. Just got
Oh, I
quite
ran the
close.
outside of someone last night.
Oh, okay.
Me and Carwin had a
done.
good battle. I think from Stowe all the way to Aintree, we were pretty much side
Okay.
by side.
Nice.
Terrifying, but I know I can trust him now, so it's good for the future.
Exam. Yeah, gets past. Exam on the mediums as to Bradley on the softs. Yeah, and a big ERS difference between some of the drivers.
I don't know how you can burn 90% in 3 laps.
Yeah, well, Catterson's about to use the rest of his, I think. He's on 3%. Coming down the Angus straight.
So it's 2% for Tom Ash in P3.
Yeah. Oh, yellow flag. It's a Ferrari. It's Bradley.
Oh, the
Off the
Scuderia
chapel, I think.
curse continues.
There he is. Found him.
Is there any damage for Bradley?
Can't
Or-
see any.
No.
Not
Okay.
visible. What noise is that, Noah? What noise do I make?
I think I know what he's suggesting there.
I can't hear myself.
I want to try. I want to see him try and spell for sound.
So we have.
Oh,
So we've got a
so-
train from first to third, then from fourth to seventh. We're getting like they're coming in groups of 3s and 4s here. These trains.
Yeah. They're the best
Belgium
trains.
next week will be a crash fest. Yeah, there is nothing more I'm looking forward to than Radion. McGaimer's just picked up a penalty.
I think quite a few now do. Here as well,
Yeah, we've got
and
4,
Z29 or 92. I can
92.
read. I swear.
In Reed, just can't do numbers. You got the
Yeah.
Z right, just the numbers the wrong way around.
I still prefer to say Z. It's just easier, but I'll keep it
JD
British.
has burnt a lot of VRS now. I think trying to get a gap. VRS around here is so powerful. Thomas, has he got? Yeah, he has. He's just stayed in the DRS zone.
I mean, he's got a point now, but nah, there's more like H's in that emotion there, and silent G's and all that stuff.
I have no idea. I have no idea.
I'll just stick to knowing Cardiff and Swansea. Nice and easy to say.
Yeah. It's all a bit quiet at the minute, isn't it, out on track?
Yeah.
Doesn't seem to be many overtakes. Pim's worked his way up to 14th. Trying to get onto the back of Liam. Fourth highest medium runner. Quite a way off Anton.
Well, they're only four to begin with, or
No, there was at least 5 because Z92's on them as well.
okay. So the only one that pitted for mediums was Alpha Shroud.
Yeah, McGamer picks up that's his second penalty, isn't it?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, it is 6 seconds on lap 7. That's going to be tough. That is going to be tough.
Not the best of managements, but
No.
if he now wins by 6.1, he still wins. So
Yeah, that's true. But usually around here with a DRS train, that
yeah.
6 seconds can put you a long way back.
And
Fred
no,
Mayhem's completely dropped off as well.
no, I was professional last season, but then Dovey showed up. So
Oh yeah, blame me. Oh, Thomas is going around the outside of Cats and the cops. Oh, and JD's
disconnected. No.
And Thomas has just got past.
Tremaine picks
Oh,
up a
no.
penalty.
Oh, no.
He's been
Oh.
swamped 3 wide
Oh.
down the straight. JD being swamped in the middle as well, and has dropped down to P3.
Oh no. Disconnected in qualifying as well, I think, didn't they?
I have no idea.
I think he did. I think that might have been the reason for him only getting 1 lap in also.
It could well be, yeah. Just seen in the chat as well, I'm guessing this is from earlier on. Adam's lagging a little bit, so that's AG. Oh no, there's Adam in here. Okay, so he changed his. This is Discord that's AG, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Adam's lagging a bit. Have you got JD on your friends list?
I think so. I'll try on it.
If you have him, send him an invite. Well, Tom Ash that leads. JD drops down to P5. Going to be P6 in just a little bit as Pelderargas and Anton catch up. But he will continue to fall down the grid until he gets back in. Just seen as well, Catterson had having 0 ERS at the end of the straight there.
Wow.
Compared to Tomasz. Tomasz isn't much better, they actually have the same amount.
Okay. I don't have him on my friends list.
You
I
don't?
lied. I thought I
Okay.
did.
I'll send an invite. You won't be heard for a little bit, but I think he's is he in the first group? No, he's not, he's in a Williams, isn't he? So There you go. Should be able to get back in now. Drops
Well, I've just
down
added
now
him.
to P7. There you go, he's back in.
The 8 just been passed by Mikey. This will be one recovery drive down to 9th.
Gonna be a tough ask. He's left again.
Oh,
Yeah, Noah, you can hear me when the screen goes blue, but you can't hear anybody else. Unless PlayStation have changed it.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah, when I come off the game screen, you can only hear me because you're all blessed. Don't know why you're laughing.
No, nor me.
I'm a gift.
Gift that keeps giving. I'll try and invite him now that he's on my friends list.
If Liam made a pit stop at some point, we missed that one. That's his Polderaga. He's also come into the pits. Matt Gamer is also in the pit lane now, as I believe the front runners, or the guys that started on softs in the top 10, will now be coming into the pits pretty much the same time as last night, if I recall correctly.
I pitted lap 8. I think most pitted lap 9, 10.
Yeah, I got to 11, I think.
Anywhere from 8 to 11, I think.
Yeah.
Just sending him a couple of invites.
Just seeing Charlie Funks pick up his first penalty of the race, currently running somewhere. There he is, down towards the back. One of the Renaults that got caused up on lap 1. As Kia also picks up a time penalty now.
That's
The
9
penalties
seconds, I think.
now, just before mid-race, the penalties are flying in.
9
I
seconds
think
for Kia.
you were one of 3, weren't you, yesterday, ever said?
1 of 3 in the feature.
Yeah.
Me, Netsky, Declan.
I have no idea.
So I'll go. That's the only bracket. The only time I'll ever get into their bracket.
Yeah. That's not even like you were just going slow to avoid penalties.
Well,
Finish in the top 5.
they might say something
Oh, yeah.
different.
Premier goes into the pits. Top 3 into the pits. Abzi just decide to stay out for another lap. Anton should stay out. He's on medium tyres. Exam also stays out. Kira medium, so I'd expect to stay on track as he does. As one of the racing points have spun, I think it's Tomasz. No, he's in the pit lane. Sorry, wrong one. The Hazard.
Oh dear.
I saw a racing point losing places on the left, and I was like, oh god.
I
think-
nearly spam when I come out the pitch yesterday.
I think the Hazard, yeah, he's lost it again on the exit cops.
Yeah.
I saw
They might
yellow
be
flags.
Slightly overheated.
I saw yellow flags with pink dot.
And you got
Look,
a time penalty for it. The double whammy.
oh, this game, honestly.
Yeah, I've lost enough time going round twice.
Yeah,
I'm going to give you 3 seconds as well.
I think I was given a 10-second once. I was punted off at turn 1. Hadn't even rejoined the track because I spun, and I got a 10-second penalty. I was like, "Excuse me, game." I think he may have gone round again through the S's.
Yeah. There's a Ferrari coming up very quickly. Oh, it's Anton. To lap
Anton
him.
yet to stop. Abzi's gotten past him.
Hopefully he moves
Oh,
out of the
snaps
way.
again through Stowe into the wall. I
What
saw
kind of...
he nearly caught that. I was on board with him. I saw the car snap. I think he caught it. He tried to get back on the power, and the car went nope. Back off into the
Looks like
wall,
temperatures of them tyres.
into the pits. Though it's gonna have to be hard tyres, I think.
Yeah.
Soft. 14 laps is doable.
Yeah. But if you... Wow.
I could do it. Easy.
Looking at his setup, it doesn't seem to be very kind.
No.
So I very much doubt it.
Anton now leads the way. Yet to make a pit stop, of course, and he's retired from the session.
Fair enough. So that down. Liam picked up another penalty during that as well.
Okay.
seconds. Yeah.
So the top 4 currently yet to make a pit stop. As I believe they're all on mediums, that's where they started. Also seen Z92 down in P14 also yet to make a stop. Actually no, the Hazard was going to the end. If he didn't spin, he had already made his first stop.
Oh, that is, okay.
Yeah, I thought he started on the mediums, he hadn't, so...
And I'll explain why he's a lap down. We lost his wing.
Red Bull has spun. Gamer, I believe.
Yeah, it's not Liam, I'm on board. Yeah, it's Gamer.
Anton and Exam stay out another lap. Him and Kia now fighting through Stowe. I think he lost it on the exit of Luffield.
Oh, okay.
And it just took a while to spin.
Right. So he got quite far up. Anton's in a brilliant position here, I think.
Yeah.
18 seconds ahead of Tomasz.
Okay, Tomasz is net leader, isn't he, at the moment?
Yes. Yeah,
Pit
Kaz
stop
is
here
just
takes
beyond.
around about a minute to go from pit entry to pit exit. So...
It's a long time.
I think the game is into the pit lane.
We'd only just stopped as well. One lap old mediums they were.
Still 5 drivers then yet to make a pit stop. See when they come in. I'd imagine lap 15 for the front guys.
Yeah.
The 11
I
laps
thought
at
so.
the end, so...
Yeah. Absy's dropped off Pro Mayhem. Quite a bit here. 4 seconds behind. Pro Mayhem's catching 2 in front as well.
Okay, another driver then must be finding a little bit of pace on the mediums. The mediums aren't actually too bad here, are they?
No, I prefer them.
And when you put
I
fresh
prefer
softs on, you have all the grip in the world. If you ever set
Yeah.
up one.
Yeah. I'd say yesterday
Yeah.
I was kind of caught in a train until I put the mediums on and then it's having the edge on the mediums. So,
Promeum fast lap
live.
of the race. Now everyone knows that he's the fastest on track at the moment, not just us.
I think since the pit stops, he's took a second and a bit out of them. I can't see
Okay.
the Tomasz, I think.
Yeah, I can't remember how far back he fell.
He was over
his
3
front
seconds at one point.
And the game picks up what I think is a third penalty. Yes, it is. One of 2 drivers to have 9 seconds right now.
I would usually offer him tips with you on how not to get a penalty, but for this track, it's me. So there's quite a lot of drivers there that haven't picked up a penalty yet,
Yeah,
which is
I
good.
think they've done better than we did last night so far. Now I've said that I expect the rest of them to pick up a 3-second like next lap.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just the instant commentator's curse.
No safety car or VSC at the minute.
Yep.
Just saying.
Currently had 1 bit of contact between drivers. That was at turn 1 at the start. How much more can we jinx?
Yeah. There's been no rain.
Now I ain't just changed though. Sprint race. There we go. Wet sprint race. That'll be fun. Is JD back in? I think so. There you go. There's 1 penalty. I think JD's back in. Seems to be going alright. I'm expecting the top 4 in this lap. I think.
Yeah, be any time around
Yeah.
now. I'm not sure whether
We're
he
seeing
is.
Tomasz
I
has
think
gained
he
a
is.
second on those front guys as well. To go side
Kaz
by
passes him.
side. See, overtaking here is fun once you get the opportunity to do it.
Yeah, yeah. I think it feels good overtaking around here because of how long you have to kind of sit behind someone.
Yeah.
You never just cruise up to someone round here and get past. You have to sit there and be patient.
Yeah, it's
Caterpillar's
kind of a
on
track
0%.
you have to take pretty much any opportunity that it gives you,
Yeah.
because you won't be getting another one for a while.
Nah. Nah. One shot and that's it. It's a bit like one shot qualifying.
Yeah. As Anton into the pit lane, Exam goes for another lap. Him also in, and Kia in as well.
Yeah.
So just one of those
I
top
don't
guys in.
Yeah, I think it's very hard to do an overcut here. They're going to take so much time out of Exam. I'll be interested to see where Anton comes out. He's going to be absolutely flying.
So it's behind one of the McLarens. Is the Alpha going to get him? He is.
Yeah.
It's going to be tight now, isn't it?
That's it. I'm just going to see how far.
Okay, so he's out of the pits in P7. Exam's currently at Woodcut.
12 seconds back from Catterson. Anton now.
Okay.
I think it's doable.
Yeah, can't just remember. No, you're in the chat, you might know. How much time did you gain on softs last night?
But I was in front, so not much.
Because I know that Noah pulled a lot away from me on the mediums.
Yeah, I don't know how far back he was.
So there you go, that's Thomas's penalty.
Uh-oh.
Exam is pushing this lap, he's used a lot of his battery and he's into the pits. So Catterson will resume the lead. Is he very tight in just though with Tomash?
Yeah.
The racing point, I think, has to back out mid-corner to avoid running wide. So they're going to resume the lead of the race. Is Pro Mayhem still catching? I believe he is. Currently P4.
Yeah. Yeah, he's going to enjoy these two battling, that's for sure.
Now here's a battle that is probably the most important right now between Anton and Exam. Looks like Anton's got him very comfortably here as he sets a purple sector 3. The other one was Pim, wasn't it, on the fresh softs?
Yeah.
Who I think is going to be behind as Exam is at pit exit.
Yeah,
Anton's gained, what, 4 seconds?
Yeah. Exam's ahead of Pim.
Yeah,
Pim's a long way back.
Right up behind his teammate as well.
He's a long way, and Kia. There's a lot of cars in between. That's going to be a problem.
Hopefully his teammate will be kind enough to oblige to his cause.
Yeah, where Anton's only going if you can get past Powdy, he's got a lot of ERS saved up, then he's got, well, Powdy's got a lot more ERS.
Let's make Gamer still the fast lap.
6 seconds of clear road to drive into.
I believe the leaders are still battling. The side by side now into the club chicane, or the. No, I think it's Vale first. I've heard Vale chicane, not club chicane before. So I think
No,
club.
I think Vale's the little kink, and then it's club. I don't know. Maybe it's the other way around. It might be the other way. I think you might be right, actually.
I'm a Google. It's going to really annoy me.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think you're right. So Noah gained 6 seconds on me.
Yeah, not too bad.
Apparently he needed one more lap.
Yeah, so it's Vale first.
There's a Haas.
Oh.
There's 92, I presume. Yeah. Lost it coming out. Oh, he's lost his wing. Lost half his wing. Who was by him?
See, Pro Mayhem now within DRS on the top 2, still battling.
Oh, yeah.
And Anton is right up behind. In fact, he's now in front of Pelderagus. As they are side by side down the national pit straight. Or the old pits. There's a little bit of battery then. Saw on the exit of Cops as he now comes through Maggots and Beckett's. Whichever corner's a witch here. And then out, and we have a safety car deployed. One of the Red Bulls, that is Liam. He's lost it very far down the straight there. It's a little bit. Is that just tank slapper after tank slapper?
Yeah, he's gone on the curb, I think, there. Looking at it. was on board with Bradley. It looks like he's got on the curve and then...
It's a very odd place to lose the car. He's quite far down from
Bounce back
Cox. But
Yeah. I think he's had a bit of bounce back there. You are going very quickly. So we did curse it, and we have got a safety car.
you can see James Harmon using his battery under safety car. It's the elitist of strats.
So,
So yeah, it is Vale first, and then Club is the
Absy got
final
into
right.
the pits and got the softs on. Is he going to be ahead of Anton?
Probably a smart move here, to be honest.
Anton's gone back in the pits.
Okay,
Why?
that makes sense.
Huh? Was it than that? Did he have wing
Pitted
damage?
for brand new soft. I don't believe so,
Again?
unless he crashed into the pit lane to get wing damage. But I don't know.
Someone's picked up a penalty under safety car. Dear.
So he's dropped down from, I think it was P6
Yeah.
back down to P10. So we lost 4 places there. Not too bad, I guess.
So Exam stayed out. Exam could be.
So
Exam could take the lead here.
from,
I think.
I think he was quite far down, wasn't he, at the start?
Yeah.
Yep, started P16.
I'm really confused by Anton's move there. Unless he had damage or something.
Yeah. Didn't look like he had any damage, but
Nah.
because he's still ahead of Peldoragus.
Yeah.
So unless they both got damage, I don't know.
Did he forget what tyres he was on, or
I don't know.
we'll ask him after?
Can't answer that, I'm afraid.
Or
Yeah.
you two are like the same person from last year. Are they all? No, everyone's staying out, aren't they?
Yeah, I doubt they're pitting now. They'd pretty much drop
Yeah.
almost to the back. I think the last couple of cars. Is that Haas a lap down? I think he is. Yeah, he's right behind Pro Mayhem, his
Yeah.
teammate. So that's his race over then.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unless he gets them an amazing restart and we get an instant safety car.
Yeah.
Yeah, apart from that, it's going to be his race over. Can't overtake, can't unlap himself. And I think he nearly rear-ended his teammate then.
Yeah, he did, yeah.
Saw a lock up from one of them. So the furthest car back now is at Stowe. So I'd imagine
Yeah, there's two.
end of this lap for your
Gamer
green.
and Alpha. I hope so. Oh, I thought I just seen one go in the pits, but they didn't. Don't mind, mate. Just my old eyes, not working.
So currently we have both Ferraris on fresh soft tyres. Abzi as well is on fresh softs.
Yeah. think Exam's in a brilliant
Ragus as
spot.
well.
Only two
Gamer.
lap olds. They're going to be brand new,
Yeah.
basically. You know, have no problem getting to the
Tyre
end.
wear's
so-
almost like Russia here. So
Yeah.
we'll have to wait and see what happens there. But Exam, as you said, will be very quick at the end of this race.
Yeah. Perfectly timed safety car, really.
Yeah.
Instead of having to make that 10 seconds up and get back
Well, I mean,
into it.
the lap he
it's-
pitted would have been nicer, but
Okay.
oh,
Someone's
as
just
I
retired.
think he's retired on track there. Yeah, his dot was still moving.
Yeah.
He's retired on track. Okay, that's not the strat.
I can't see his car.
No,
Oh yeah, I
it's-
just see it pulled over now.
Yeah, a quarter way down the straight. As
Oh,
Kier
yeah.
has hit Anton, or the other way around. Anton's hit Kier.
Anton's hit Kia, and he's took half his wing off. Oh no, Anton.
We'll have
Oh, no.
one more lap then. I don't know why we've one more lap. Everyone's on the back of the train. But I believe Anton will now drop down to last place.
Yeah.
And with what's going to be 5 racing laps.
He's probably going in to put them softs on and they come in to take off.
Yep.
Getting rid of the 5-second penalty at least.
I'd imagine that'll be removed from Kia as well at the end of the race.
Yeah, I didn't see the contact. So.
No, well, he got hit. Not much he could do unless he brake checked. So.
Doubt it. I doubt it. You never know.
I guess each lap on the safety car kind of helps Exam a little bit more.
Yeah.
Because it means his tyres won't die at the end.
No, I don't think they're going to die at all now. There's
No.
no chance. 5 laps at the end.
Yeah, pretty much. Hopefully the end of this lap. Of course, we'll have to wait and see if Anton can catch it back up. I'd imagine he will. At full racing speed.
17 seconds.
Some interesting, I think it's 5 laps, isn't it?
Yeah, 5 laps at the end. 5 lap sprint.
Not as good as 2 lap sprints. They're more fun.
No.
Very intense, but a lot of fun. Doing a 2 lap sprint at the end of 50% race.
Yeah, I don't enjoy them.
Especially if you're on brand new tyres on that are soft.
Yeah, I still don't enjoy them.
You have all the fun in the world overtaking everyone that didn't bet.
All safety cars in.
Safety car will be in at the end of this lap. Yeah, Liam, your crash has benefited the race as a whole. So.
Yeah.
Although I think we would have had a very interesting battle for the lead. You've given everybody a chance to win, so.
Yeah, anything could happen here. Anthony's at the back.
I think the lead has gone. Catterson has bolted. So I think it's about halfway between Stowe and Vale.
He's got the jump on the...
I think they've all got the jump on everyone, haven't they?
Yeah, I think
Big
so.
gaps there.
There's
DRS
big
already
gaps,
broken
yeah.
at the front. And he's only driven down the pit straight.
They're not going to get much DRS anyway, are they, at the end? They're going to get 2 laps of it.
Yes.
And
As
there's a
one of the runners are
Renault,
off, Charlie Funk's
Funk.
into the wall. I think he's done what I did in the sprint race.
Yeah,
He's
that's
off,
cool,
and
that.
I'd assume he was on the inside of someone. And if you make contact, you're in the wall.
That's it, yeah.
You can't.
Yeah.
I was full lock on the brakes, and you still just slide off into the barrier, which isn't fun. But
I went side by side around there with someone, and I backed out in the end.
so you're smart.
I just went
I'm
off
not.
the track to the left. Yeah.
You're on the outside. You're fine then. I was on the inside and didn't back out.
Oh, no.
But it was lap 1, so I'm allowed.
So, Catterson has absolutely bolted here. 1.5 seconds.
Completely left us. We have a safety car deployed. I have no idea why.
There's a
Nope, that's a safety car.
There's a Renault in the pit. Oh, that's a safety car.
That's a safety car. Catterson's
Why is
going to
there
be
a safety car?
fuming.
Why is there a safety car?
What's happened? Who gave someone the slightest of love taps? That's caused the safety car.
Let's see who goes in. Anyone goes in. Someone's got to have damage.
Nobody's crashed. Nobody's pitted yet. 3 seconds for Bradley for cutting the track, and yet nobody pits. What happened? What? I'm so
23.
confused. Where has the safety car come from?
I have no idea.
It's just appeared.
I'm just going into the race director now. There is nothing for 23.
So there's not even any contact.
No,
Why is there a safety car?
I have no idea.
There we go.
Charlie
There's
Fox.
the 2 lap sprint. We have
Yeah,
one.
you asked for it. We get it. If I was Catterson, I would be so mad now.
He had like 1.8 seconds over
Yeah.
Tomasz. And this halts exams progress as well.
Yeah. But it helps him because he got dumped at the start, didn't he?
Yeah,
So
everyone got jumped. I think the closest gap was between JD and Adam. The top 4 were all completely by themselves.
JD's had a good recovery.
Yeah.
Disconnecting 5th. Not going to be happy, but in hindsight, he'll be happy with that, I think. Where it could have been so much worse.
I'm really intrigued as to what caused that safety car now.
Yeah, around there.
We might get a 3-lap sprint. I think we might be going green this lap. We'll find out a little bit later on by the look of
Hopefully
things.
in the break someone can tell us if they've got a clue as to why that happened. I haven't.
So Anton's progress as well after, I think, 3 stops now.
Yeah.
And we're gonna. Why is there another lap? Honestly, this game, like, nothing caused a safety car. Everybody's in the train, and yet we're not racing.
So we do get the 2-lap.
It's going to be a 2-lap sprint.
Perfect.
Oh, this game makes no sense.
Yeah, the only thing I think I agree with it, the only thing that we can think of is the Charlie incident was the last incident on the incident list. So must have been a delayed reaction to that. Even though the car had disappeared by the time it came out, but yeah.
Yeah, I had that in a league race before. Someone DNF'd in France. He exited the chicane on the back straight.
Yeah.
And yet, I was right behind them. Only just avoided it. It's very scary. But then the safety car came out when I crossed the pit line, when I crossed the start line.
Okay.
And everyone was like, what?
I tell you what, this doesn't help either. Anyone with penalties.
No.
Thomas has got 3. Pro Mayhem's got 6.
Anybody got 12 yet?
Keir's 14.
Oh, 14.
But he's got 5 for the collision.
5 of that will get removed, so he's on 9.
Bradley 3, McGamer 9, James Harmon 3, and Alpha 3. So there's quite a lot of drivers here actually without a penalty. Anton's
going to get a point, I think.
he could do. Absy, Pim, Adam, JD, Exam, and Catterson.
Okay, so they've done better than we did on penalties.
Yeah, definitely. I'm surprised with Catterson because he invalidated virtually every qualifying attempt. And then...
Yeah, maybe he's just trying to find the limit in qualifying.
Yeah.
And he's smart enough to back out here.
I suppose if you do a 24.8 in your first run...
Yeah.
Gives you a bit of, you can just then send it in every single lap after.
I've never been in that position, so I wouldn't know.
No, nor me.
If I set a good lap, it happens right at the end of the session.
Yeah, exactly. Finally, the safety cars. I'm going to go to the back again. Watch Anton, he's been up to some mischief.
He waits for green, then Catterson does lead the way. We'll be hoping the 2 behind the penalties can hold off Exam on the soft tyres. We'll have to wait and see. I think, has he gone yet? Oh, looks like he went and stopped. I'm not entirely sure. I'll let Ben be the judge of that one later on in the week. Not entirely sure there. But he's gone, and I think he's cleared off again. He's got the jump. Yeah, 9/10. Nearly said 9 seconds. That was a very good restart if he pulled 9 seconds in 3 corners. He's got 9/10 already. Back to Thomas. Not quite as good.
Nah, Exam stayed with them this time as well.
Yeah, a lot more bunched up. It's like the back part of the train lost out a little bit, a second between 11th and 12th. As Adam gets up past Pim.
Pim comes back at him, that.
Who set the fastest first sector? It was Exam. I think he might have been beaten by somebody else because the purple went away quickly. But the Mercedes purple in the first sector, I believe. I should have said, I think he is the best, softest tyres. And that's currently on to finish P2 if everything stays as it is now. Anton's made 1 place up.
Just because of the laps left. Thomas has dropped back. Catterson's burned all his ERS for this lap, basically. Yeah, he's run out already.
Yeah, though we know DRS though, so it's not entirely worth it.
Nah, there's only 2 laps as well, so...
Yeah. Maybe not as experienced in 2-lap sprints as I am. I've had a lot.
I think Exam's just quite happy to sit there, to be honest.
Yeah.
Take a P2 from where we started.
Fast lap goes to the race leader. Exam does not take the fastest lap. Unless my screen didn't update. No, fast lap for the leader, 27.5. Oh, Exam missed out by half a hundredth of a second. Or half a tenth of a second. further down. Bradley and McGamer seem to be going at it through the first sector.
The game has just got 12 seconds as well. Oh, Absy's picked up a pen.
Absy picks up a pen as well.
So costly. That could be so costly. Look how close everyone is.
It'll be a good start for the next race, but this is where the majority of the points are.
Yeah.
As two cars off at Woodcut, McGamer and the remaining
Alpha.
Renault of Alpha Shroud
Oh dear.
have gone off there. Hopefully no more safety cars.
They can't be. I don't think they will. It's the last lap.
It's
By the time
Codemasters.
they've caught it, they've finished.
It's the F1 game, you never know.
It's true. Absy's right beyond him. Gonna try. Oh, he tried to hang it around the outside.
Now through the final couple of the corners, Catterson wasn't quite on pole but started on the front row. And he's going to cross the line now to take, I believe, his first win. I think it's actually his first race in the league.
Second, I think he did Spain.
Second, okay. Second race in the league then. Well, the second event. And he's ended up winning by 1.5 seconds. Over Exam, who started down in P16, I think it was anyway. Matt, just report the incident, mate. It's the best you can do. Nice little dance out onto the podium there. I've still got the walk like the Egyptian, because why not? Don't see it very often, but... Got a feeling Gatterson's excited about his result there. And still signed into his dad's account on YouTube by the look of things. But we'll run you through the final race results then. It is Kay Gatterson taking the win here in his second event here in the league of Exam, finishing P2 from 16, so a very good drive from him, with Tom Ash being the final driver on the podium there, was pretty much always in that lead fight. Pim from the back of the grid once again gets up into the top lot of the guys, finishing P4 ahead of Adam. Another solid drive from him, gaining 7 places overall. Permayhem then finishes where he starts in P6 ahead of Absy, Peldoragus, just Mikey, and Anton did get a point in the end there. But I think maybe a bit better strategy, would have got a little bit higher up. But I'm sure he'll take the point. JD then ended up P11 after the disconnect earlier on in the race. He's going to be kicking himself with his internet or his game for whatever happened there. Bradley then in P12 ahead of Kia and James Harmon, who was the final finisher here. Only 14 of them got to the end as Alpha Shroud, McGamer, Charlie Funk, Z92, Liam and the Hazard all ended up retiring from the race earlier on in the session. I'm not waiting 20 seconds, I'm just going to leave the session.
Okay.
All the results are there, so Ben can grab them when needed. Yeah, very good race there. Thank you to Liam for crashing and ringing out the safety car. Made it very close. Of course, not what he would have wanted, but for the fans, it's all that matters.
Exactly.
If we did that in real life as well, Mercedes cars just started crashing out to bring out safety cars. Would help a lot. I've got to get the lobby set up. Are the right settings? Yep. Change the track. Oh, we've already been given the grid. Ben is bloody quick, isn't he? Right, let's try and get everybody in. Wait, so... Okay. Gotta remember which one's... who's reserving and all that other stuff. That one. Mikey raced, didn't he? Mikey was in the race, wasn't he? Yeah, cool. The reserves are you, Tien? Yep, you. 10. Yeah, that's all we needed. And then I suppose I better invite you as well. Okay, cool. Cool. We'll add you in with the second round of invites. I hope F1 never changes this bloody menu music because it's so good. I just vibe on it. Best menu music ever. Cool. Second invite. Do you want more invites? Are you okay with just one? Send you like 10. Haven't you? My game's crashed before, but I don't think I've ever been disconnected.
Yeah, my game's crashed, but it's only when loading into one.
Never
Otherwise, I've been in the middle of it.
only 2 invites each, I think. I lose track of this. Actually, Ben's even told me how to set it all out so I get everyone evenly, and yet I still forget who I've invited. Right, I think this is third for everyone. Suppose I better send you one spare as well. Oh, there we go. Now your voice can be heard over the interweb.
Oh no. Oh no.
Try and get the grid sorted. More pressure on a Tuesday because everyone watches me do it. I can move me to the bottom, actually that'll help a lot if I'm not in the way.
I've told everyone to get in here first.
Cool. There's 2 people. If we just race to like 5 every week, it'd be a lot easier. Why have we got a 20? Like, what?
Because 20 makes this beautiful, beautiful F2 race that we're about to witness.
So, still waiting on Adam.
DNF cars don't get pole. That's what I did for the fans. No, they don't get pole, unfortunately, Leo. Otherwise, I'd have had a lot of poles in the sprints.
So we're missing 2 at the moment. I think Adam.
Carson isn't coming back, I don't think. Someone ready to take his space?
From what I can see, it says new reserve TBC on the list I've been sent. That it won't, leaving on a high, that is. Comes in, wins the race, and just leaves.
See you later, I'm out.
Yeah.
My bit here is done. It's a very clean race, though.
Yeah.
For the most part, by the looks of it, looks pretty pretty good.
So I think Reds is coming.
Yeah, that's who I think is coming. So
Yep,
who we waiting
Reds
for
in,
now?
there's
Just
confirmation. Says Adam and Reds.
Adam and Reds.
Yes. Invite. I think I'm to invite Adam anyway. How long have we got? Cool. Cool. Free invite sent to Reds. Has he joined? Someone has. Yes, there's him. He is starting, is it 19th? Yes.
Yeah. So Anton is not sure why he pitted for softs either.
Ah,
Which makes the mind boggle.
okay. If he doesn't know, then I suppose nobody knows.
No.
So,
Let's just guess.
whether Ben's changed his Discord name to the fuel limits.
Yeah.
I suppose it's better than.
Oh, I've just noticed that.
It's better than being asked every 5 seconds, isn't it?
Oh, no.
I've just seen this whole Lloyd in the Discord.
Yeah.
He's even
that's how I've
he's
just
added him and just.
He's taking it, and he's got it.
Surely he's not being serious there. But Alright, is Adam in yet?
Nope.
Okay.
I don't think so. Exams here, but not in a car.
I don't need to be in a car. Run it. Foot race. Imagine running around Silverstone 13 times.
Yeah.
That'd be horrible.
Yeah, no, good thanks.
JD shouldn't be there, but I put JD in the wrong place. Or is Anton just messing with me? JDP4, is that right? Yeah,
Did he finish? He finished in 11th.
it's P4 on the thing I've been sent, so. Remember to spectate. Yeah, Mac, I will. I'm just waiting for Adam to join so I can get the grid sorted. Then I'll go spectate. For some reason, you can't edit the lobby settings while spectating. I don't know why. But
Just to make our life easier. That's all.
yeah.
But just Adam then.
Yes.
So we've got 2 new drivers joining us for this sprint race. Reds, 2K, and PXTR Dax. I think he was in our race last night.
Yeah, he was, and he was also in Spain last week for F2.
Okay. Thought I recognised the
Yeah,
name.
this is, I think, his 3rd event overall. I think Adam has joined. Yep, there he is. He's supposed to be where? B10. So between Tomasz and exam, yep. Nope, ahead of Tomasz. I can count, I swear. Cool. Grid's done. If it's wrong, don't hate me. Okay then, so now we just wait until 5:30. 5 minutes of waffling, let's go.
Right, Waffle. What do you think of that race? Quick overview. Hit me with it.
It was boring until Liam took on for the team.
Yeah, no, yeah, he's pretty right.
I think it was shaping up to be a good battle for the lead.
Yeah, I'd have really enjoyed to have watched Anton come through
Yeah.
on the softs. I think he'd have been. I don't know whether he could have won, but he'd have been
He would have been
putting
top
pressure on.
5 at least.
Yeah, and he'd been put in prep. I think, when you see someone, especially if you're in first, you can see to fifth, can't you?
Yeah.
So if someone gets into fifth and you see they're on the softs and they're making second a lap on you,
You just panic.
you start to panic. Yeah, you start to panic.
Opposite of last night, I just saw you slowly pulling like 2 seconds a lap on me.
Yeah,
I think it got to
can't
lap
help being the king of
8
speed.
or lap 9, and I was like, wait a minute, W's pulled 20 seconds on me in like 6 laps.
Yeah, I noticed after 2 or 3 laps.
Yeah,
I
let's
seen you
be
was on the
honest,
softs.
I
and
gave
was
up.
Like,
As soon as I
Yeah,
realised I wasn't gaining, I was like, I'm just gonna trundle around to the end here.
well, I was like, oh, he's on the softs. I think you were like 5 seconds or 7 seconds behind,
Yeah.
something like that. You were miles behind, and I thought, oh, well, he's going to catch me at some point. I should have started on the mediums.
Yeah.
And then I was 7 seconds the next lap, and then 9 the lap after or something, and I was like, what is going on? He must have disconnected.
The annoying thing was I didn't realise I didn't have a start until like lap 8 or 9. So I did about 5-6 laps just being like, why am I so slow? Like I was so clueless, and then I was like, oh, I'm such an idiot.
Just imagine though if it was like Netsky or Eklund in front of you, because like their and Sly Guy, their times would have been like 4
I wouldn't have
seconds
noticed.
a lap quicker.
Just, I wouldn't have noticed, to be honest. I was like, okay, this is just my usual pace. And yeah. I was like, I'm 2 seconds slower on softer tyres. What is happening? What have I done?
And it's only Dovey.
Yeah.
Anyone else?
I was waiting for the bottle and it just didn't come.
Oh,
I
no.
don't know, I think it did. I think I saw yellow flags of you. I don't know if you caused it or.
Yeah, I did come out the pits. I had a little moment coming out on cold tyres. I was sideways, pretty much. And I was on the grass a little bit as well.
It's esports line using the grass, that's fine.
Yeah. So I was Tokyo Drift for a bit. But yeah, no real battle apart from I hit Jay Wizzy quite hard in the back. Funny now, bad at the time.
Oh,
Did
well.
apologise. I did apologise. My fault. Okay. Oh, we're going a bit early.
Should be 28, I believe. Yeah. Another announcement in the chat that said
Oh, okay. Yeah, I done.
half fast was too long. Even though it's 2 minutes difference, but oh well.
It saves us waffling.
Yeah.
No one wants to listen to us. Not for that long, anyway.
No. I think the length of the stream was long enough, just about bearable for everyone.
Yeah, exactly. Especially with my annoyance. Right, so who do you think is going to win this one? I'll word it differently this time.
I've already forgotten the grid, give me 2 seconds. JD starting 4th, he's going to be very quick.
Yeah,
Zella Anton P5 had the potential, but
see what he does in the
got
pit
the strategy
stops.
wrong.
Probably going to start on intermediates and go to hards, something like that.
I reckon the full wets to the hard tyres is the strat for Silverstone.
But I think everyone would want to start mediums.
Yeah.
They can, because if there's a lap 1 safety car, you can still go softs.
Yeah.
Or it depends how aggressive you want to be off the start. It's dry.
So I haven't had a wet race for ages.
No, good.
My last one, I think, was the sprint race for Russia here.
I don't know. I
think
got
that's
off the
most
line in
recent
that
wet
race. That was it.
Hey, you got halfway down towards turn 2.
No, I retired in the pits, but
Yeah.
I literally only just about got out my pit box and was put in a wall.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gained, I think, 5 places on the run to turn 2.
Yeah.
And then on like lap 2 I bottled it and came about an inch from the wall.
I seen that save.
I gotta stop doing that to myself. My adrenaline shoots up so high every time, and yet
Yeah, I don't even attempt to save stuff like that. I just controller down, hands behind the head. Just another lovely spectacle moment.
Because I was on a
Wet.
controller, I don't think I could have caught it.
It's not. That's not wet. I can see it's dry.
Unless
What are you on about?
rain's coming on like lap 2.
Oh, please tell me it's. Please tell me we've got changing conditions.
That'd be fun. Oh yeah, no, I just pointed out, one of the races in my league was wet last week. Absolute carnage.
Okay.
Well, first 19 laps was fine. I'm guessing you saw in the Discord
Yeah.
the aftermath of what happened. Yeah.
Put me at that.
Okay, rain in 5 minutes.
Oh, and Hazard's
Okay
ready
then.
Up. Hazard's readied up early.
Ah,
Have you waited like 60 seconds and then?
we just got
Then
bored.
Yeah.
Or Anton forgot his timer.
Nope. Yeah.
Okay, so rain is coming.
coming. Oh,
That makes it fun.
Yes.
Is there anyone that's had a good stand-up wet performance here? I'm not too sure.
But no, but please don't. I hope they're all on softs.
If I could work the menu, I'd find out. Yes, everyone's on softs.
Yes, they are good.
Uh,
Smart. Smart.
Yeah, I don't think there's anyone that's properly stood out in the rain here, is there? Not that I can say I've seen many people drive in the rain.
No, the only people like from last year, but
Yeah, I think JD's almost held his own in Baku, and then I caught up to him and he completely...
Yeah.
I think I just scared him into a mistake in Baku because I caught him about 2 seconds a lap.
yeah, I think he was very similar pace to me in the rain, which is slow. So
Anton usually bottles it in the rain, so I've noticed last season. Sorry, mate. Actually, no, Belgium, I think he crashed before the rain in the sprint race. So, we'll let him off that one.
I've just seen rain. It's
Already?
Yes,
Okay, so it's the same as Belgium last season, isn't it?
yeah, rained on the
Identical.
formation lap, I remember.
Alright, so everyone,
Luckily you forgot to set up.
yeah,
I won that race.
rain saved me.
You did really well. Yeah,
I think to this day they are the hardest conditions I've driven in.
yeah.
Belgium, heavy rain on intermediate tyres without a setup.
Yeah. I was struggling with one.
By far the most difficult conditions I've ever driven in.
Oh, I can't wait for this. This is going to be brilliant.
Oh, it's gonna
Who was
be absolute carnage.
Which car was it that couldn't keep it straight in the dry? One of the Renaults, wasn't it?
I don't know.
So I think that's going to be funny around cops in the first corner. Hopefully
no.
they've got wet out. We'll see.
Well, we'll see, won't we?
We will see.
If everyone remembered a setup, because I wouldn't probably be as bad in the rain here.
It's definitely raining. Definitely raining. Not coming down very heavy though.
I'll get there. Oh no, Charlie's forgotten the setup.
Oh no.
I even warned you in the chat earlier.
Yeah, it was Charlie that was sideways, so it's probably good. Heavy rain at the end. Oh no. Oh yes.
I don't know if the F's are for the rain or the O for Charlie, but oh no as well.
I'm going to the back. I'm going to pin.
Anyway, we're not going just yet because no one's revving. Other for both. Okay, cheers Toon for clarifying that. But the lights are out and we are racing for the sprint race here at Silverstone. And it looks to be a clean start from everyone off the line. However, the track looks very slippery. Everyone running.
Oh, wing! Someone's wing's just gone and out.
Everybody running pretty much to the white line
Red.
on the exit of turn 1.
I think.
Yeah, we got Catterson saying
wing.
that he might not be as much screwed as I was yesterday in the rain.
Nah, definitely not.
You definitely get away with it more. And the Hazard is round
Hazard, yeah.
at Aintree.
A lot of wing that's been left in the first couple of corners.
Just seen JD up to P3, so he's already gained 1 place. Tries to go around the outside of Keir at Luffield, I think that one is. We're trying to advance. Both Ferraris fighting for P4 right now. Please take each other out, lads. Scuderia needs points.
Like exams.
We head through Maggots and
All the
Beckets
marks are
for the
going side
first
by
time.
side. Oh. Well done.
There's the wince again, so you know something's happening.
They were just side by side going into Maggots and Beckett's, that was all.
Oh.
Okay,
I did that last
anyone
night as well.
Damage is Reds.
Okay.
Let's say he lost his wing twice.
The rain
That
looks
means
like
you-
it stopped on my screen.
No, still going. I'm on the wing of Liam. Still definitely going.
Oh yeah, you can see it on board. I can't really see it from off board.
Yeah, nah.
JD up to P. Oh, Kieran's made a mistake. I think he's dropped down from second to P6.
Yeah.
JD, Anton Bradley, and Pelderarg's all getting past him. And JD makes a move for the lead into turn number 3. Bit of a tap from behind from the Ferrari,
Oh,
as they're almost 4 wide there.
oh, what's going on there?
Through the loop, I think Tomasz just spun at turn 1.
Oh,
I kept that out of the wall. JD somehow leads, and now it's absolute carnage behind him as Anton leads James Harmon, who gets a massive tap from behind.
okay.
The
Teammates
AlphaTauri
hit each other.
teammates have come together.
Oh, there.
But JD does lead the way.
Bradley, though.
Yep, Ferrari gone that's into second and third.
Oh, there's about 4 cars coming through. Cops here.
No, one of the Haas cars have stopped. That's Pro Mayhem. Lost, I don't know if he just backed out with that and everyone got past him or what, but
He's got wing damage.
dropped down massively, lost it on Cops as well. McGaney picks up his
Harry
first
hasn't.
penalty of the race.
They've just lost it. And Thomas. Thomas is miles back.
Yeah, Tomasz lost it at
He's
turn
lost
1.
wing. Yeah, he's lost his wing.
No intermediates just yet, by the look of things.
I think
One of
Pro
the-
Mayhem's given up. Oh, Hazard's gone.
And AlphaTauri into the pits. And we have a safety car deployed. Now, this is where strategy gets interesting.
Oh, here we go. Here come the 5 seconds.
Oh.
Oh, DRS has been enabled. Oh,
We're in a
what are you
safety
gonna
car. How has that happened?
do? Yeah. Oh, Liam's just got a penalty. The
Okay.
Safety car.
Do they put Inters on now?
James Harmon has.
Okay.
What is Tomasz doing? I'd imagine if you're this far back, you might as well gamble, mightn't you? But
Yeah, I think both
it's
racing
nowhere
points
near
it's
weighing
been
up yet, I don't think.
that they've got at least 3 laps here.
Yeah.
So, it could be very interesting.
Yeah, Tomasz has gone for Inters.
Of course, the guys that have pitted as well, they're not going to lose time because I believe the car's still under Delta
Yes,
because they passed the safety
they are
car.
until they
So,
cross the start finish line.
yeah, till the leader crosses, I think.
Yeah.
So James Harmon might not be in too bad of a place here.
Nah.
Because, yeah, he's 15 seconds off the back of Pro Mayhem. But everybody ahead of him has to make a pit stop.
As well.
As Pro Mayhem gets a drive-through
Oh.
penalty. Charlie and
Charlie
Liam collide.
comes in,
What's the
Liam.
penalties looking like? Because I'm going to guess not good.
There's 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 and 17 have all got one.
Oh,
Charlie Fleet's
5,
got wing damage.
5,
Yeah.
13, and I think intermediates for the race leader. JD into the pit lane. Both Ferraris stay out.
Oh. You'd have thought one would have gone, wouldn't you?
Yeah, both McLaren stay out as well. One Mercedes in, one stays out.
Yeah. Split, you might as well, there's a lot of
Yeah,
cars coming in now.
Renault will split.
I think it's close as well.
I
James Harmon's
think Ferrari and McLaren have shot themselves in the foot.
Yeah,
And
One
Alfa
of them
Romeo,
should have come.
both Alfa Romeos into the pits. They've done the opposite.
yeah. Pro Mayhem's been retired, he's had enough.
Yeah, well, he got a
It's-
drive through,
it's-
which he couldn't serve, so his race was over.
Yeah.
I'd assume it's Inters and everybody. Hope nobody forgot to change it. Oh
Powdy.
no. Pelderargus hasn't changed his tyres. He's come out on
And
fresh
Liam.
softs.
And Liam's got fresh softs.
Liam in the same. Reds has put on mediums. It's a different one.
What is going on in the pits? Well, we never know. It might. DRS is still enabled, am I right? Hasn't been disabled.
Well, we're in the safety car, so I hope it's not enabled.
I didn't see the message there. Just the enable come up. It doesn't
Okay.
look wet enough anyway for me for Inters.
Yeah, well, if they said heavy rain at the end,
Yeah.
we're on the safety car, I
And
guess.
that's with them gaps. I suppose
Yeah.
there's a good chance.
Okay, so 3 cars are. I would possibly rule them out of the race now.
Okay, it's getting heavier. Oh, Red's hit Thomas.
5 seconds for hitting Tomash.
And he's lost his wing.
Not the best debut race for Reds, is it? I think it's a debut race anyway.
Yeah.
Safety car in this lap, and
Oh,
half the
now
field are still at Luffield.
Yeah.
What a Ferrari do? What a
Where's
McLaren
JD?
do?
The JD's caught the pack.
Anton stays out. Bradley stays out. Kieran Absey both stay out.
Does look heavy to me though. Does it look wet? It doesn't look wet
See,
enough,
I'm going to struggling. He's left everybody for dead.
but yeah.
As one of the
brilliant
Alpha
restart.
Tauris are off. I think Mikey.
Oh, it looks slippy around turn 1. It looks real slippy around. Oh, the 2 McLarens.
There's a lot of mistakes. One of the racing points, I believe, Hazard on the national pit straight,
Liam's
going
into the
slow.
pits.
And I think James Harmon spun at Stowe. Yeah, Liam will be in to put on tyres that aren't dry.
It's coming to Inters. Yeah.
Okay.
What's-
Red's back into the pit lane as well.
Yeah.
Pelderagus,
JD's
has he
losing a
stayed
lot of
out?
time.
He has.
Yeah, flag in sector 1. Yeah, but JD's lost a lot of time here to Adam, so soft tyres are still the tyres to be on. At the minute.
Okay. The rain
dropped
is
back 3
definitely heavier
seconds.
than it was.
Yeah, he's lost 3 seconds now. And he's just losing time hand over
Yellow flags, Alpha, one of the Alpha
Tauri.
Tauris.
James Harmon.
A pretty good restart from Anton there. We kind of looked over it,
Brilliant.
but
Yeah, 2
he
seconds.
gained 1.7 by the start finish line.
Yeah. Sector 2, another
James
Alpha
is
Tauri,
really
James
struggling
again.
on those inters.
Yeah.
Just see the top 4, I think, still decide to stay out. Have the top group on softs all stay out. Hazard is out of the
Hazard
race in the
out
pit lane.
In the pits, yeah. It's just being lapped anyway, so.
So everyone that didn't pit for inters is still going, and I think they're pulling away as well, aren't they, the guys on softs?
Massively, yeah. JD's dropped back nearly 6 seconds.
Interesting. Okay.
He's 11.8 behind Anton.
And Reds, when he went back in, obviously he fixed his front wing, put softs on.
So in 2 laps, Anton's going to have a pit stop, I think. They really,
Yeah,
the
but is
inter
it-
runners really need it now.
But is it inters or
Come
mediums?
Yeah. Well, I think if you're a soft runner here, you just stay out, don't you, till
Yeah, pretty much.
the last lap if you
yeah.
have to.
Alpha Shroud's been overtaken by Kieran. It's a side-by-side through Corps. That's not going to end well, but they get through unscathed. The
Wow.
Williams behind
Oh,
them,
And here comes Pim.
with Pim trying to make some sort of thing with Adam behind him as well. I can see Alpha's internet isn't the best. He's got 1 red bar
I think it's just the distance.
above his name.
I think it's just the distance, that's
Okay.
all. Yeah.
He's Malaysian or something, isn't he? So,
Yeah.
yeah. Head
Okay,
through
so-
Stowe, almost 3 wide there. Alpha's been a little bit left for dead there, and loses 3 places there.
Yeah.
Oh, was he still on the outside? No, into the pit lane for the Renault. DRS has just been enabled.
Yeah. JD's now 16.6 behind. Alpha's come in. What's he? What's he going for? I'll follow him.
I saw Pim flexing, he didn't get a single warning in the first race. He's just picked up a time penalty.
Alpha's gone for Inters.
Okay, I guess it's inters or mediums, isn't it?
JD's in the pit as well.
JD come back
He's stopping
in.
for softs. Yeah, he's stopping for softs.
I don't know if that's going to count. Because it hasn't been declared a wet race, but I guess it's still
Yeah.
2 tyre compounds.
I don't know.
So,
I don't know on that. I don't know.
Okay.
Does the game have to count it, or is it if you run them tyres you don't have to?
I think he'll be okay because he's ran 2 different compounds.
Yeah.
That could be interesting. JD could get disqualified here. He might get it reinstated, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know the rulings on that.
I know Reds is
Tough
fine because he did a lap on mediums.
Yeah. James Hart.
And Anton into the pit lane.
Oh no.
And he sped into the pit lane. Both Ferraris in as well.
No. What are we
Both
doing?
McLarens in the pits.
Oh no.
So have they just been given the call to switch to Inters?
Looks like it.
So they've all
Inters for Anton.
blinked. Pim
And
and
JD.
Adam stay out. Where's JD? Ah, yeah, he
just sto-
pitted
no, he just
again
stopped
for
for
softs.
This lap.
Not been his night, has it?
No.
Disconnection from the first race. So the top 2, Pim and Adam, still out there on soft tyres.
Yeah, I'm going to watch the gap now between Exam, third. He stopped. He stayed out.
Yeah, he stopped.
JD
lap
would be
1,
miles
wouldn't
in the lead here. If Inters is the right one, he'd be miles ahead.
he? Yeah.
Well, that's cost Bradley some serious time, that has.
Yeah, I guess
I'm
he's
9
lucky that
seconds
Anton
behind
didn't
Anton.
serve for 5 seconds as well.
Yeah.
Because he would have been sort of 14 behind them, wouldn't he?
Yellow flag second two.
Yeah, I think
that James Harmon
again, really
Yeah.
struggling in these conditions.
VRS just been disabled.
Okay. Gap at the front is coming down. Exam is catching. Well, he's found 3
Yeah.
temps so far.
Yeah,
but
no,
it's come down.
he's coming down constantly, yeah. But he's our net leader now.
Yep.
Oh, JD.
So Red speeds into the pit lane.
JD stayed out.
Of course, this pit lane is possibly one of the worst
Yeah.
because it's 37
So-
miles an hour or whatever it is in kilometers an hour. I don't know
Yeah.
that system.
Reds has called it in a night.
Also, it's such a long sort of braking zone as well. Like, why the pit line is as early as it is, I have no idea.
Nah, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
why isn't it on the bend? It is. Everyone
Adam
has to
and
go
Pim.
down it, I suppose.
Yeah. Top 2 into the
Cheeky
pits
get
then.
damage.
Exam comes across the line to take the lead of the race.
Interesting to see where these two come out and how much time they did lose.
Anton takes P2, but of course has like 5 seconds.
What's JD gonna do? Is JD staying out?
Okay. So is he trying to salvage something here? Or
Yeah, but he's just losing time.
Pim rejoins P5. So one of the Haas cars completely missed the braking zone there for turn 3.
Anton can still salvage P2 here. With
Yeah,
that
he's
5 seconds.
3 tenths.
Yeah.
Yellow flags turn 2,
Yeah,
one of the Renaults are off.
I know, is it
I
Charlie.
think it's Charlie.
It is, yeah.
I think James ran
Like
wide
he's
at
got
Cops. I don't think I've driven this track much in the rain, so I don't actually know how difficult it is.
I've done it once. It isn't too bad, I don't think. But I did have a full wet setup, so
Yeah.
it wasn't too bad.
Abzi is catching Anton as well.
Yeah.
JD slipped down to P11, so he's lost 2 places this lap.
Yeah, I think he's lost 5 seconds. A couple laps. Yeah, he's really struggling. Just lost half. 7 tenths. 3 maggots backwards.
Yellow
he's finally pitted.
flags. And it's the AlphaTauri once again.
Just sped it to the pit lane as well and get it slowed down. It's not been...
I'd imagine he had 4 tyres fully locked then.
Yeah.
Just misanticipated
Just
the grip.
Just nothing happening. Looks like Exam's got this one in the bag, really.
Yeah, it's pulled half a second over Anton, as Anton is being caught quite quickly now by Absi.
Yeah, and Bradley. JD's sold in the pits. Unlucky.
Yeah, not his day. Disconnects from the first race and makes 2 ambitious strategy attempts here and gets it wrong both times.
Well, he kind of got it right first time. If he'd have just braved it a little bit for another lap, then it was time. It is very tough though in them situations with a safety car.
Yeah. Here you are thinking Ferrari was screwed themselves. They're currently 2nd and 4th.
Yeah, that's true.
At the moment. Did you say Bradley was 9 seconds behind Anton?
He was, he's catching him.
He's now only like 3 seconds behind Anton.
Yeah.
And the second McLaren down in P9, he was running, I think, P4. So it was Ferrari, McLaren.
We've only got 2 more laps left. 3 more laps left. It goes so quick, this sprint after the feature.
This track's one of the shorter lap times anyway, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
I think the real races here are about 1 hour 20 on average, so...
Yeah, they start at 2:10 usually.
Yeah, whereas Spa next week is going to be a nightmare.
It's not my favourite.
To be honest, it's not that long either, is it? I think it's about, again, 1 hour 20 to do a full race, so...
Yeah, yeah.
I think Spa should have more laps, but I think that's just me.
Yeah, I know it, because I go over there sometimes as well. The actual race. Good weekend. Got to spend all the time watching the F1 instead of drinking.
Is Belgian booze any good? Or...
Yeah. Absi is right behind Anton.
Yeah, that gap has
I wonder
come
whether
down
Anton's
massively.
gone for a dry setup. Absi went for a wet. Same with the
got
others.
a feeling it's not just Absi that's wet by the look of things. Anton's losing pace to most people.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Because I'm on board with Absi, and Anton's back end is all over the place. His car looks so unstable. Can't get the power down.
It's a bit like you and Hungry then, isn't it?
I was getting the power down just fine. You were getting it a bit too much down.
Back end of your car did not back up what you just said, but okay.
Well, that's because I was also running a dry setup.
Oh.
And so were you, probably.
I think I was, yeah.
Yeah. Well, the only time I ever pulled away from you in the wet was when you was on the hard and I was on the mediums. That was the only time.
I guess if there's a time, then it's more than nothing, isn't it? So.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I've got to have one little bit, haven't I? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That doesn't negate the other 25 times where you've caught me at 4 seconds a lap.
Not quite full. 3.8.
Follow up's there. Because he's right behind Anton.
Yep. I think Anton's still good for P4 at the moment though, so...
Yes.
Pim and Alpha's penalties, so...
Yeah, it was like 10 seconds back, I think.
Down towards Stowe once more. I think it's going to be holding Absi back. Is through Maggots and Beckett's, he's going to be so much quicker.
Yeah.
He's just going to get blocked.
Yeah. As long as Bradley doesn't make a move, then P2's secure for him anyway, with the 5 seconds.
Yeah. So Bradley was a lot later on the brakes into Vale.
Yeah. Absi's been very cautious. He's been behind. I wonder whether there's some team play from Ferrari. Anton knows he's got the penalty.
There could
I
well
wonder
be.
whether he's kind of backing him up.
So you are now onto the final lap of the race. Bradley has a little look up the inside of the loop. He is still there, but not quite enough traction to get alongside. Well, not flat after turn 5, pathetic.
Perhaps he's got DRS for days though to use.
He doesn't have DRS.
Needed. DRS. That one.
Yeah, same thing.
It's also got the fuel where Bradley has them.
Exam still just pulling away out front as well. Gap now 7 seconds. It's just been slowly extending that one. It's a 5-second Franz one, isn't it?
Yeah. Bradley's got a good run here on Absy though. But
yeah, it hasn't got any battery to get anywhere near him. Does he fancy ascend into the Stowe? Not quite.
Exam's just crossing the line.
Oh, for a look at that. There he is. Mercedes got the strategy right at the start. And I think just led the second half, didn't he? Once the guys on softs didn't pit at the start.
Yeah.
Came into the pits, he pretty much took control. And wins by 7.8 seconds in the end, as I think James has gone off at Maggots and Beckett's. It's one of the AlphaTauris have. Managed to get it back going again. So yeah, it's going to be P5 for Adam in the end. He also jumps the 2 guys with a penalty. So Mikey's just served an unserved 5-second as well. There's a couple of them there. Some kind of added on to the end. I think Liam's going to lose P13 here. What are you laughing at now?
Tom George just on board with James Harmon.
Oh, Liam's given us some donuts. Intentional or not, I don't know. But yeah, possibly as he spears off into the wall. Oh, I bet he crosses the line. We're giving chase cam here on the back of the Renault. It's a new one. I'm spectating a race from chase cam, that'd be awesome.
It would be, wouldn't it?
I think it's 2 P5s for Adam today. Great job from him. Good point to Mercedes today as well. And yet we still don't know what caused the safety car in the feature race.
No,
So.
no.
I think it might have been some donuts for the fans there from Liam. Look through then the final classifications of the week here for CSGB. You have Exam there taking pretty much a commanding victory. Once everyone had pitted for the intermediate tyres, with Absy and Bradley joining him on the podium. Good result for Ferrari today, with Anton finishing P4. Also a good result for Mercedes, both of their cars in the top 5, Adam finishing in the latter of those. PXTR then ending up in P6 ahead of Pim, Alfa Strauve, Kia and Pelder Raga, turning up the top 10, but of course only the top 8 get points for this race, so 1 point there going to the Renault. Then outside the top 10 we have McGame mergers Mikey, Tomash, Liam, Charlie and James, of course all finishing the race. JD could have had so many points today, but unfortunately couldn't quite get the strategy correct, and also disconnecting in the flash didn't help. Reds, the Hazard and Pro Mayhem joining him in the DNF. I got there. Alright, been a long day.
That's 2 hours.
Nothing's going to beat that Bahrain though, is it?
No.
No, it's the longest ever.
No.
2.5 hours then. Yeah, that's going to be it from us today. I think I saw Monday night to serious streams and we're just here to waffle.
Yeah, pretty much.
But yeah, any final words after tonight?
I think the racing was improved tonight, from what I've seen, obviously.
It's going to be a long better. If you compare Bahrain round 1 to tonight, it's getting so much better. If we ignore the sprint race last week, because that was just carnage.
Yeah.
2 pilots.
I think that was a lot more accidental carnage.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Oh, well, carnage is carnage.
Yeah, carnage is carnage. True.
Yeah, and the rain as well, definitely spicing things up there at the end.
Yeah.
We caught quite a few people out. Some people got it right, some people got it wrong. Some are just in the middle. But yeah, that's going to be it for tonight. Do subscribe to the channel for 2 streams a week, because we like to spoil our fans here at CSGB. Drop a like as well. Helps us out massively. Let us know that you're actually interested in listening to us do waffle on about whatever we think about. But that's going to be it for tonight. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll catch you next week. As always, 2 streams. Mr. Boy on the Monday, and we'll be back next Tuesday.